Good morning, Amrit. Good morning, Prasanna.
It's too early.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no issue. Any question from your side, Anjali?
No, as of now, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Yeah, Prasanna, please tell you. Let me share your screen.
Yes. Actually, here I am not able to what I can see data in the secondary list.
Tell me the
Z
program name.
Z line selection. I don't think so. There is underscore. Yeah. Per, okay.
Right. Let me check it. Z line. Oh, spelling mistake.
Okay.
That's the code?
Yes.
Okay. Let's understand it first. Let's put a breakpoint here. I will execute it. What is the input you passed?
Here 13 to 24. 00, it's 10 digit, I think so. But
No problem. It will fetch it.
yeah. Uh,
Execute. Desktop 3. Now see. I will press F6. So if you check it, this internal table, we are getting the records correct.
yes.
So your primary list will be displayed. Now the problem
Yeah.
is with your secondary list. Okay. So I'll go to at line selection and again I will put a debugger here. Execute, pass the input, execute, double click, desktop 3. So I will check the silegal value first. What we are receiving here,
13.
13, correct? Now I will press F6 and here I will check this LVVBELN. What is the value here? 13 itself.
Yeah, 13.
It's okay, no problem. This this one, if you check it, I will press F6 here. And here it is saying size of RC is 4, correct?
Hmm.
Right. So this size of RC4 simply means it is not able to fetch the record. There is some issue. I will go back and check the VBAP table. Why it is not returning me the data. So I'll go to SE11, open the my VBAP table. And here, let's go to content and let's pass 13. 13. Execute it. What is the Veblen value here? Starting from 0 up to 13, correct? Count
Yeah.
it. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 zeros and then after 13. Am I correct?
Yes.
So now how we can do this? That's why debugging is crucial part. We have the first two character as 13, correct? We have the first two characters here as 13. So same thing,
Yeah.
let's go and check it. Go back, back. And instead of reading it up to 0 this time, what he will do is, he will do the concatenation, concatenate 8 zeros, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with silegal up to 2 characters and then I will store it into your variable LB Veblen1. Okay, LB Veblen1.
Okay.
Let's check now whether it has become the same or not. Again, I will put a breakpoint here and let's go to execution, input 13 to 24. I'll click on 13, text of 3, and this time F6, and let's check the variable. Count it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these 2 digits. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now if you check this select query, what is the size of RC value?
Yeah, 0.
So it must be returning some record, 2 record it is returning for this 13 sales document number. So now you will have your
Okay.
output.
Okay. Okay.
So
But
see,
at
yeah, no,
the
please understand
Mhm.
the thing. Whenever you are writing the code, each and every line,
Mhm.
please check it in debugging. By default, you will
Okay.
understand the flow of the code, where is the problem and what's the issue
Okay.
behind it.
I saw Sil Diesel in this VBLN also, but I saw like in VBAP, like sorry, in the internal table LTVBAP, the records what were not updating. So I didn't check the size of RC, but okay, I'll include a size of RC also from next time, which
No, you
will
don't need to
indicate
include
whether
it.
this.
In the debugger, it is by default available.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
check it.
In the debugging only, I'm saying
Yes. So you can
in
definitely
the
check that.
analysis. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
this concatenation, now if you check, do a double click. Here
But
it is
Amrit,
not. Yeah.
uh, one question, like at the first, it is fetching, like at the first VBLN in the basic list, it's fetching, but at the secondary list, we have to
Hmm.
concatenate.
Yes, that's
Uh,
an interesting question. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's put a breakpoint here again. Start of selection. I'm just passing 13, 24. Correct? Execute
yeah.
it. Check the select option value. Go inside it. Did we pass these zeros? Did we?
No.
No, we did not pass it. But for the standard fields, by default, what system is doing? It is adding the 0 from itself. Correct?
Yeah.
So it is automatic here. I will tell the reason behind it later on. Right now, one thing I can show, there is your concept of function module, which we have not learned yet, but I can show you here. See, uh, what should I say? Hmm, Dublin is there. Okay, call function. Let me just show it. Uh, pattern, convert, conversion exit. I'll find. Yes, it is there. Just so input. Here I can pass sileasel instead of this. Do one thing. I'll be Veblen 1 is equal to 10. Will be Veblen 1. Will be Veblen 1. Let me check whether it is adding the zeros or not. Breakpoint. So if you, oh, sorry, VBELN one, VBELN 24, execute, 16, what is the value of LVBELN?
Yeah, 16. It's taking.
So
Yeah,
this is
it's
one
adding
function
to it.
module which is by default implemented in every standard fields. If you want to check it, see, this is the data element, correct? If we double click on
Mm.
it, if you go inside here, you see this routine alpha. It is automatically implemented here by by SAP on the standard fields. That's why you are able to see. But once we will understand the
Okay.
function module at that time, it will be better. We should use it. Right now, we will just do the manual. Okay.
Okay, Amrit.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
now you don't need to do anything anymore here. You can simply go and check it. Everything will be implemented automatically. 11 you are getting. See,
Yeah, yeah.
72 you are getting. 72 it might not be there in item. 2 you are getting. Correct. That's the way. Let's remove it for now. And we will follow our own custom way. So concatenate up to 8, 3, 6, 7, 8, and silegial into LV Weblin. Yes. So if you check this one, it's fine. Correct. Okay now?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Amrit.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Any other questions? Vaishnavi, any questions from your side? Are you guys practicing?
Yes.
Okay. So this is something which we seen, and it was a really good question, but it is all about debugging, Prasanna, correct? Nothing some
Yeah,
new
yeah.
and hard and fast rule here. It's all about debugging. It's all about understanding the basic way you are going through it. It will be eventually clear.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to our topics. We started the concept of modularization techniques. Modularization simply means breaking of codes into smaller units so that we can use them into based on our requirements, correct? And we have mainly four kinds of modularization techniques available. One was your include program. To include program, we used it. It is a non-executable program. What we did, yeah, here, if you recall, we used to store our header part of our program, like internal table declaration, structure creation. Yeah, correct. Let's move on to function module. Anyone tell me what is a function? Just think about it. What is a function? What is the use case of a function? Hmm? What is a function, Kunal? Kunal.
Process.
Yes, Sony, you were saying something.
A function is a process. Something.
Process. What is a process? I'm not getting it. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah. For, for anything we have like it will be a process for doing something.
Process of being something. So can I say the function of a teacher is to teach the students? The function of a student is to learn all the concepts that they are being taught from their trainer or teacher. The job of a consultant is to implement the project and consult the application with their clients, correct?
Yeah.
So can we also say that the function is the process through which, the process through which the teaching is provided to the students instead of
Mm,
teacher being the function?
no, I don't said the teacher is the function. Teacher is an individual entity.
Okay,
Teaching
sir.
is a function.
Teaching is a function. Okay, sir.
Way of teaching is also a function here, how it is being done. So same thing. See, let's go back to our technical concept. So what we can do, we can have some reusable piece of codes, oh, which is going to return our desired results. Yes, we can have some reusable piece of codes which is going to return our desired results. Yeah, this reusable piece of code, we can also pass some inputs to these reusable codes, and they will return us the output based on our requirements. Yes, that logic will be written by only us, but they will be reusable for us. Function module, what it does, function module provide a interface for data exchange. Please understand it in a basic format. Yes, interface for data exchange. They are basically some reusable piece of codes written by the developer for the business requirements. Hence, it can be anything. It can be, let's say we are passing some sales order data and it is creating the sales order inside the table. It can be, let's say we want to fetch the record. So we are passing a single input for our employee ID and it is returning all the employee data for us. It can be anything. It is all about based on the requirement. So function module is a reusable piece of code. One thing we know, function module is a modularization technique also, correct? Yes. So where we will create the function module will be created from SE37. The function module will be created from SE37. Yes. Where we will create it, SE37, another transaction code coming into picture. Now they are a reusable piece of code. So these function modules requires a container to store them. This function module requires a container to store them, and these containers are called function group. What we call them? We call them function group. So these function modules always requires a container to store them, and these container are called function group. Okay. Everyone, function group. So what is a function group? Okay, there is one question. Where did we saw this concept function group? Where did we saw the concept function group? How many of you recall it? I have explained this once and I told you we will see it later on. Let's see how who is able to remember it. Whose memory power is more. Where we saw this function group.
I think
No,
during the screen in the parameters.
no. We created the tables, correct? We created TMG, right? And there was a concept of function group where what we did, we just passed the table name. So this function group is like a container which is going to store your table itself. So if you go and check the same name, if you go to SAT, Object Navigator section, the central part of your SAP system, if you go and check it from there, SAT, here, I will select function group and I will pass my table name. See this table, so many things have been implemented. Or table itself, correct? So much things have been stored here automatically at the runtime. We were performing some action from SE11, but so many things have happened. Types, everything has been generated at runtime. See this screens. Yes, includes so much include. Right?
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
I have a very small doubt regarding
Yes,
function.
Kunal.
So, you just told us that function modules are a piece of code which are used very frequently by the developer.
Uh,
At the same time, in SC38, that is ABAP editor. I mean, it is the same code. Like, it would still be the code that is used in. We would develop it in ABAP editor only, right?
mm-hmm.
And after that, there would be some pieces of code that would be reused again. So, I mean, it is basically the same code, only that, I mean, the functions are just the particular codes which are reused in almost every other objects that
Not,
we use.
no, not almost every other. It is a code which you have written. Lots of standard codes are given by SAP. Will come to that part, how they are reusable. But this is just some reusable codes, some logic which you have written for your requirement so that you can reuse it. That's the purpose of function modules.
So
That's the
that would
purpose.
start us working. That would be us starting and working on codes in SC38, and then after some time it would turn into SC37, right?
I will explain. See, SE38 we are working on. It's ABAP editor. All the ABAP code will be written only there and it will be executed. This is your function
Yes, sir.
module section. It is a separate thing, correct?
Okay.
Where you will be writing some reusable piece of code and that you can use it in your ABAP program.
Okay, sir.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So function group is like a container where our function module is going to be stored. That is the thing you need to understand. For function module, function group is mandatory. So function group is the container.
Hello, Amrit.
Yes,
Are you speaking anything? I'm not able to hear you.
not able to hear me, but I am on. Yes, I am not on mute. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, Amrit. I can
Okay.
hear you.
Yes, sir.
Prasanna, there is some issue in your area. Please check. Okay. So function group is the container which will be storing function modules. That's the thing here. Yes, and we can create function group from SAT, or object navigator. Object navigator is the central part. You can open anything from there directly. You can open anything from there directly. Yes. Then a function group can store up to 99 function modules. How much? 99 function modules. That is one key thing to remember. If you check, let's create one function group for us. I'll go to SAT and I will select this function group. I will pass one name here. Let's say Z function group, and our batch 8 to 9. So 8 to 9. Enter. It do not exist. I will go for yes, create it. So function group for ABAP training, save. I will pass my package and transport request. Now see this. By default, two things are available here. Includes. How many include is available here? Top and UXX. Top and UXX. Can you see this, everyone? Let's activate it. Activate the function module. This is the key asset. Whenever you create anything, please do activate it. Right click on it and activate it. Very, very important. If the object is not in active status, you will never be able to use it. So everything that you are creating, always activate it. So I have done the same thing here. I have activated it. But these two includes top and UXX. Very, very important. Let me copy the name here. So every function group will always have two include. First one is your top and the second one will be UXX. Inside it, all the 99 function modules will be stored. And their names will be replaced with U01, U02, U03 up to U99. This XX will be replaced here. At this moment, you can see we have not stored any function module, so there is nothing here, correct? And then this is your top section. So top is like a global area. Top is like a global area where you can define anything. And this will be accessible for all the function modules which has been stored inside this function group. Yes, it's like a global area where all this thing is going to be stored. So same thing will be applied for you also. If you are writing anything here in the top section, go to top, open it, open the top, open it in change mode. Suppose I am defining one variable here, data, let's say LV name. One variable I'm defining type value, and here I'm passing the value as Amritraj, suppose. Yes, sorry, type string value Amritraj. So one variable I've just created in this top section. Now, whatever you define in this top, it will be available for all those function modules that you are going to store inside this group. That's it. Let's create one function module for us. So suppose let's take one simple case here. I want to create one function module. So requirement, create a function module which takes input for sales document number, BBL, in form of parameter. Yes, parameter. And it returns one input, the data from VBAK table. Suppose this is my requirement. So this will be your exporting parameter here, correct? I want to create one function module. Function module is nothing but a reusable piece of code where we will be writing some logic that will act as an interface for data exchange. But it is going to do interface for data exchange, that we will pass some input, and based on that, it is going to return us the output. So suppose this is my requirement to create a function module. So where we will go? We will go to SC37, correct? Yes. And here we will create a function module. So the function, suppose sales order. I will go for create button. What it is asking here, everyone? What it is
Function group.
asking? Function group. So it is mandatory. That's why I created it. This is my function group. I will copy its name and I will paste it here. Copy, paste it here. See, function group. I will pass a short description, function module for sales. And I'll press enter. This is your function module interface here. This is your function module interface. Now I save it and I activate it. So now if you go to this section here in this UXX, see the magic. Can you see this? One include has been created with the name. What is the name here? U01. Is it the same thing that I have written here? Inside it, all the 99 function modules will be stored with their names, will be replaced by U01 up to U099, correct? Is it the same thing, right? Now, if you double click on it, it is opening your function module that you have created. See this Z function sales order. Is it the same thing? Is it the same thing, guys? Right?
Yep.
That's how it is stored here. That's how it is stored. Okay, let's go to our function module section. Now, every function module will always have these 7 tabs here. Every function module will always have these 7 tabs. So every function module will always have 7 tabs: attributes, import, export, and changing, tables, exceptions, and source code. Source code. This thing will always be there. Attribute section. This is the attribute section. What is the job of a attribute for any database object? What we have seen till now, what does a attribute usually stores? This is always stores the generic data. Is it the same definition, yes or no, for any database object? Go back to your data element, tables, domains. Every time I said attribute section will always store the generic data for the database object, like the user creation, the classification here. We will see this processing type later on. But see this generic data, person responsible, who had changed it, what is the package name, what is the program name, what is the include name where it is getting stored. See, correct? What happened? So much silence. Please be interactive. Are you getting this attribute section?
Yes.
Right? So attributes is always going to store the generic data for the database object. Import. This will be used to take input from the user. Export will be to return output to the user. If you want to return anything, export will be used to return output to the user. Yes. There is your changing parameter. So changing can work as both import and export. Import and export. It can work both import and export. Based on your requirement, you can use it. Both import and export, you can use it. The changing parameter. It is both. It is changing in nature. Table section. So this will be used to send and receive the internal tables. Internal tables. If you want to receive any input in form of internal table, you can use this table section. If you want to return the output in form of internal table, you can use it. But it is not mandatory to only use this. You can directly pass the internal table to exporting also or changing also. It's totally your choice where you want to use it. Then there is your exceptions. We will discuss it. Exceptions tab is used to define the custom exceptions. Like if any unwanted activity is being happening in the program, we can tell to the user, this is for exception. So exceptions are unwanted activity happening in the code program. So we can handle them. Yes. And at last, source code. This area is for writing the logic. This area is for writing the logic. That's the thing. Are you all getting these 7 tabs? Huh? Are you all getting?
Yes, Amrit.
Right? So what is our requirement here? Our requirement is to create a function module which will take input for sales document number, Veblen. Veblen, correct. So if I go to SE11, VBAK table, this is my Veblen here. I will copy the data element and let's go to function module. So this will take input for sales document number. So let's pass one parameter. I will name it PVBELN type and the data element here. Veblen underscore VA data element. I will give a short description here, sales document number. This is going to be your importing. Then we will return the output to the user also in form of internal table. So here LT table type. What will be the associated type here? Everyone. We need to return the output in form of an internal table for VBAK table. What is going to be the output type here? What is going to be the type here?
Table type.
Yes, table type is going to be there For internal table, type will always be a table type, correct? And where we can create it? We can go create it from SE11. Here, Z table type sales, table type for sales order. Save it. I will create a corresponding structure for it also. So Z structure, yes, create it. Structure this time, and structure for sales. And what we will do here, we will simply pass the columns that we want. So I will copy these columns, whatever columns we are looking for. I'll paste it here, and their corresponding type also. So Control Y, select it, Control C, and paste it. Correct. Save it. Transporter first. And I will activate it. This is ready. I will go back and I will activate this one also. So this is my table type. I'll copy the name, and what I can do, I'll paste it here, right? So this is import. User will send the value to this, and this is export. From here, we will return the output. Now we can go to this source code, and you see here automatically whatever the import you have given here, it has become importing here. And whatever the export you have given, it has become export here. Our parameter name and its corresponding type. See? So now we can simply write the logic, select VBELN, ERDAT, ERZET, ERNUM from our VBAK table and store it into table LTVB. Sorry, what is the exporting parameter here? LT table, right? LT table, where my primary key sales document number VBELN is equal to this input PVBELN. That has become your logic. That has become your logic. You can do the debugging directly here. Put a breakpoint, click on execute button, pass the input. So I'm passing the input here. Suppose 1, I will click on execute. Text of 3. See this. What is the input or P Veblen? We are receiving 1. I will check the exporting parameter. At this moment, it is empty. So now I will execute. I'll press F6 here. Size of RC is 0. So this select query has been executed and we are getting this 1 record. So if we'll continue, say this exporting parameter, 1 entry we are receiving. So whatever value you are going to pass accordingly, it will return you the entry. 2, it will return the 2 value, right? That is your normal basic function module. And if you recall, in our function group, we created one top section here. See this variable we created. And what I said, in this top, whatever you are going to define, it will be available for all the function modules. See this, write statement. I will be calling this name LV. Is it available for us? Yes or no? Same thing. LV name. Check it. Wait. That is your function module. But there it will be available. So one thing you can do, if you don't want to, suppose you don't want to define this table type globally, so you can also define directly here. You can try here. Let's see this. Suppose I want to define a table type here. So types keyword, I will need a structure, begin of ty underscore vbak, Veblen type, Veblen va, date, type date. Let's see this, whether it is working or not. Year ZT, year num, end of ty underscore vbak. This is my structure. I will create my table type here, local table type. So let's say LT VBAK, type table of TY underscore VBAK. Table type here, activate it. Activate it. Let's use this table type this time. LTVBAK, I'll go there, export, and here I'll paste it. LTVBAK does not exist. Why? I created a table type.
Yeah, Amrit, at line number 10, you have given types. It should be data, right?
Where?
Go to the, yeah,
No, it's
line,
table type. It's not a variable. It's just a
line
table type.
number 10, I'm saying.
It's type. See, this is a structure and this is a table type. If I will use data keyword, it will become an internal table. I just want to see whether I can access it here or not. No, we can use it. Okay, no problem. Use the earlier one. Can't use it. Okay. What about here? Tables, result, type. Let's try here. No, we can't use this as a table type here, but it should be available. Okay, let's see some other way. Wait. Yeah. What about this source code? Data, ls result, so lt result here. Type this one. Let me check this LTVBAK this time. Can we use it here? Yes, here can access it. See, this is able to create one internal table here. Yeah, but we cannot directly use it here. Here it will only be needed globally. Are you confused on this types keyword?
Yeah, I got confused.
Okay, let me explain this. This is local table type. This is local structure. If you are using types keyword, it will only create type na. If you will use data keyword, it will become a variable, a data object. Getting my point?
Yes.
So using this in local table type, now go and check this. Using this local table type, we are able to create one data object, an internal table in itself. You can debug it. It will help you to understand better. Put a breakpoint here. Go and check it. A1, desktop 3, LT result. What it is? Is it an internal table or not? See, it is an internal table. We have these columns. If we will store any value, it will be stored here. Okay. Getting my point? Yeah. So this is your function module. And anything that you define here in this top section, it will be available globally to reuse. It will be available globally to reuse. We are using now LTBB. Okay. So this reusable code is now ready. You can call it in the ABAP program. Let's go and check it. I will go to SE38. Calling function module. Calling function module. Type as executable, package. And here now, if you want to call a function module, you can click on this pattern. See, call function. You can pass the function module name here. This is the name, copy and paste it. See. Now there is one magic here. There is one magic. What is the importing parameter here? P Veblen, correct? Right? What is the exporting parameter here? Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, here if you check, it was importing. This system is receiving the sales document number and it is returning you the internal table for sales. But when you are using it in the program here, now from the program, you will be sending the sales document number to this function module, correct? That's how it is going to work now here. We will send the sales document number to function module and it will return the internal table for the output. So that is, you will always see the importing parameter in function module will become exporting parameter inside the program and vice versa. The exporting will become importing here. Getting my point, Kunal,
Yes, sir.
right? So we can take input for parameters from the user. Let's say P Veblen, type Veblen VA, the data element, and we can send it to this function module P underscore VBELN, and it is going to return me the output for LT table. So let's create one internal table. I will need the type. I will copy the type of it. And here data keyword, LT result, type internal table. And we will receive it in LT result. Yes. I will also create the work area. So data keyword, ls result, type. Let me bring the structure for it. This is the structure we created, copy, and we will use it here. So now I can check it. If size of RC equal to 0, I will loop on the internal table and I will display it to the user. So loop at LT result into work area. So ls result, and we will simply display it. So end loop, write statement, ls result, Veblen, ls result, date, ls result, time, ls result, username. See, okay. Let's put a breakpoint here and let's see execution. I will pass here, let's say 10, execute it. Desktop 3, I will press F6. Size of RC is 0. So this statement has been executed. It is returning us one record, LT result. This loop will be executed and we will get the output here. And if it is not 0, we can give a error message here. So, and if we'll check that part later on, it's already delayed. So can you do this? A very basic function module.
Yeah.
Right? Can you all do this? Can't hear you. Can you all do this?
Yes.
Everyone,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's have one assignment on this. And let's see tomorrow session, how many of you will try this. So assignment 11 or 10, I believe. Let's go for our employee table. So create a function module which will take input for employee ID in form of parameter and return the output from the project details table. Yes, in form of internal table. Try this. Internal table. Also consume this function module in ABAP program. In ABAP program. Try this one. Everyone try this one. Kunal, do you have the access of this link?
Which link, sir?
Do you have the access of this page?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So please try this tomorrow. Any doubt for today? Anjali, let's start with you. Any issue from your side?
No, I'll
Okay.
try
So
assignment.
your voice is not clear. You can text me if you have any other issues. Okay. Sony, anything from your side?
No, everything is fine.
Okay. Vaishnavi, Kunal, Prasanna, anything?
No, Amrit.
Okay. Prasanna, Kunal, is it okay?
Yes, sir. No, no questions for now.
Okay. Okay, guys, then see you tomorrow morning 8 a.m. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Amrit.
Okay. Thank you.